Hi y'all, Karma here. I hope you're having an awesome beginning to your 2021. I have my teeth in, yay! Oh, I'm so glad that's over. 11 months of not having upper molars and lost like 105 pounds, craziness. I'm glad I lost the weight and I don't want to gain it all back, but yeah, not being able to eat is not a fun way to lose weight. If you're new to our channel, welcome. We hope that you decide to subscribe and join us in our natural healing community where we do unboxings, things like crystals and candles and bath stuff, self-care items, items that help you to set monthly goals and that kind of thing, crystal grids, all kinds of fun things, herbs, lots of fun stuff planned, meditations, all kinds of things. So please hit that subscribe button if you haven't, and let's get right on to our video. Today we are going to be opening Lunarly, and you can tell by the big moth box that it is a plant month. So I'm super excited. I love Lunarly. It's one of my top boxes. Setting your intentions and goals based on the lunar cycle really keeps you on top of things, keeps you reminded of your goals. So it's awesome. Now you notice that it's already open because I was gone to Utah for my surgeries. I have 7 unboxings to do today, and so they've been sitting here for about a week. And so Lunarly, because it had a plant in, I asked my husband to open it and to take the plant out and make sure it was okay and that kind of thing until I got home. So that's why it's already opened. So Lunarly is a monthly subscription box. It usually ships out about 10 days prior to the new moon because the box is utilized on the new moon. You can do whatever's inside it and set your monthly intentions with it and such. It has 5 items in it and features either a candle or a plant. They alternate each month, the candle and then the plant. And I have loved all their candles except for the cocoa one or the coffee one because I'm not much of a coffee fan. But otherwise the candles are always gone before they end. Matter of fact, I just got a new subscription box for candles because I need more because I'm really enjoying candles and incense and stuff so much. So the 4 other items are full-sized items as well. And Lunarly runs you, if you do the 6 months, it's $251.94, which is $41.99 a month. If you do 3 months, it's $45.99 a month. And you know, most of my boxes I do monthly because that way I can change out what we're getting and what we're not getting. And also, if you ever got into a financial crisis, I'd rather pay an extra couple bucks a box and be able to cancel at any time and or not have the subscription renew at a time when I'm struggling financially and need to come up with $251 instead of the $50 for the month. So let's take a second and review what we got in last month's box before we get on to this month's box. And remember, if you don't want to look at the review, I do have timestamps in the video, so you can go to any item in the video or to the final review at the end. I do value your time and hope you find those timestamps valuable to you. So last month we had the cold moon for December 2020, and we received the Buzzy Cactus Grow Kit. And remember, I decided, I live in Arizona, there's cactus everywhere, so I did gift that for a Christmas present, and I hope they love it. We got the candle snuffer. Who can't have too many candle snuffers sitting around if you're a candle lover like me, right? And it was beautiful. It was very simple, but really pretty. The petrified wood. This was a nice chunk of wood. I guess I'm getting a little bit him-ha about the stones that they're sending. They're nice, don't get me wrong, and I do enjoy them. But in the same token, yeah, I'm just kind of hem-ha about it. Most of the time it's just a raw gem, and it does add to the box, but it doesn't always add a lot of value kind of thing. And I mean, I have lots of petrified wood. It just depends on what they send us. Some of the stones I do get excited about. And then they sent the Seed of Life incense, and those were incense sticks. And I'll be honest, because I was gone for my surgery and stuff, I have not used that box yet. So I can't give you an update on how good those were. The Cold Moon candle that has strawberry, lime, and basil, I'm dying. I just love it. I light it every single day. It sits by my bed. I work from home. So, you know, I sit it by my desk while I work. Just amazing. So every month I love their box. Now the first box that you get does come with this Lunarly journal. Mine's kind of like all smeared up and stuff. I'm about 3/4 of the way through. I put inside there my readings that I do, and it has the new moon, the full moon, and the 2 quarter moons in it so that you can continue on with your intention that you set for the full moon. Whew! That was a long introduction and review. Whew! Okay, so let's get down to this month's box. Yay! Okay, so I'm going to struggle a little bit getting this plant out, but I do want you to see I repackaged it just so you could see how they come. The plants are packed in there really nicely, and then the box of items is at the bottom there. So as you pull out this box, let's see here, they are tucked in here really nicely and tightly so that things don't jumble around, but it does take a second to pull it out of the box here. Okay, so then it comes out like this, and this little top part just comes off. Let's set it down to do it. There we go. And then what you have left with, and like I said, it has been opened, so is the little box there. Now, as we open this, it does look like it came with a heat pack in it, which would be important if you didn't live in Arizona. So I'm glad that they work hard with that, trying to make sure that everyone gets their plants well. So then when you pull it out, they put like moss over the top of it. And I think my husband said there was cellophane over it as well. I don't know. And then as you pull this little dome off, you've got the little cute succulent plants in there. Aren't those adorable? Oh my gosh, they're so cute. They are so cute. So let me see. Let me unbury them a little bit. Pull off another layer as carefully as I can. Okay, so that's the layer that goes down to the soil, so I may want to put that back on. And I'll just do it a little bit carefuler, but when you take that off, that's what you've got. So mine does have a nice amount of soil in it and stuff. Look how pretty, y'all. Don't know what they are, but I love succulents. There is a little bit of damage on the tips here, but it should recover and do really nice. Yay! So pretty. So I just went ahead and put the moss back on there just so that I kind of like the way it looks with the moss. Isn't that pretty? They're little, but they'll grow. But they're nice and healthy too. So pretty. Okay. Now, let's get the box out so we can see what the plant is. So then you have your little box packed on the inside here. And inside is a little pamphlet, and then everything else is in there. So, it is the wolf moon. And then inside they have all the products that we'll read as we go. And then on the back is our plant. So let's look at the plant. The plant is a zebra plant. And it does have light requirements, water requirements, humidity, optimum temperature, plant food, additional care, and toxicology. And it does say that Hawarthia, which is the zebra plant, Hawarthia Fasciata. Yeah, you know, I'm getting my naturopath, and so I'm trying to learn plant families and stuff like that. So hopefully I will get better at pronouncing those. And I did just find 2 herbal boxes that I'm so excited to get starting in February, where we'll do an herb each month, since that's one of the things I've wanted to do with you for our natural healing. Very nice. Says it is non-toxic, so that's good. So now let's get right into our box and see what we have. So the first thing is our card that we always have. Isn't that beautiful? Love that. So pretty. And then on the back has our intention, or if you want to use it, and then the dates of the moon and stuff. So it says the new moon, January 13th. And of course, I wasn't able to do the new moon on the 13th. It's the 18th today. I did my own ritual, so I'll have to just incorporate this during the month, that kind of thing. First quarter, January 20th, full moon, January 28th, and last quarter, February 4th. This moon calls for you to set your inner wolf free. Embrace the chase as you track down your goals. Remember, you're not a lone wolf. Look to your pack, whether it's your family, friends, or even the Lunarly community, for help and guidance. An intention to inspire. I am wild, fierce, and ready to focus on my dream. Beautiful intention. I am wild, fierce, and ready to focus on my dream. Great for a new year intention as well. So let's see what we have next. I love this box. Okay, so first we have, this is CO or Co from Dr. Botanicals, and I do like Dr. Botanicals, although I've gotten about 4 of their rose face oils, and the last couple were like way down, like only like 2/3 filled, which was really weird. So hopefully this one won't be that way. Cocoa and coconut superfood revitalizing hydrating mask. Oh, that sounds yummy. That sounds yummy. Let me give you the, in case you want to see, pause the video and see any of the ingredients or anything like that. So let's open it up. Okay, so it's a nice tube, pretty color blue. It says it's vegan and cruelty-free, 98% natural. Oh, it's got a nice tab on it, which is good. And I will use this, so I'm going to go ahead and open it. Some of the things I don't open if I'm giving it away. And let's see. So it's a white cream. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that's going to be really nice. I did see some comments on it, and people were talking about whether or not they left it on overnight, and it is meant to be left on overnight. So that's going to be a great moisturizer for me. I'm excited about that. Let's see what it has to say. Cocoa and coconut superfood mask. Allow the luxurious textures of cocoa butter and coconut oil to offer your skin a hydrating pick-me-up. This face mask is packed full of antioxidants to promote free radical protection and help lock in moisture. Apply a thin layer evenly over face, making sure to avoid the eyes. Let sit for 5 to 10 minutes and then wash off with water. Like I said, though, did see in the comments, and a lot of people have just left it on overnight, and it's done just fine. And then it says to do a test for it, of course. Anytime you're using a new product, especially a new essential oil or anything, you do want to do skin tests to make sure that you're going to be okay. Let's see what we have. So this, a Sustee Aqua Meter. Replace the refill every 6 to 9 months for efficiency. Oh, signal to water plant. If it's white, you need to water your plant, and if it's blue, then it has sufficient water level. Nice. So it's for your plants, those persnickety plants. That's really cool. I'm not going to take it out of the package because there's really not much to see. It's just a little stick, almost like a pen, and you stick it into the soil. And then it has, right there is where it's either white or blue. That's really neat. So it says Sustee stick. Do you have a diva plant? You know, the one that always seems to need more water than less water, and of course your constant adoring attention. Well, now even your diva plants can be low maintenance. These water stick gauges take the guesswork out of watering. Simply stick the gauge in the soil and wait for it to change colors. When the gauge is blue, the soil contains adequate water. When the gauge turns white, it's time to water. It takes about 20 minutes after watering for the gauge to change colors. Very cool. It must be, the refill must be like on the tip, the foam tip, probably this thing that has the indicator on it. That's really neat. I'm excited to try that and let you know how that goes. Bonus 2021 moon phase calendar. So a bonus. So that's not even on our little card. That's fun. Woo! So it has a little Brad in there that just fell out. You know. So this must be some type of something we put layers together. It says moon phase calendar and calculator for the northern hemisphere. Use this moon phase calendar and calculator to find out when moon phases are visible throughout the year and where to spot the moon in the sky. First, turn the top viewing wheel to the date or date range for which you would like to know the moon phase and or viewing location. Then turn the moon phases wheel so the phase on the wheel indicates what's pictured on the date you've selected. Be sure the arrow on the moon phase wheel is pointing to the correct date on the moon calendar or on the calendar wheel. Once the wheels are aligned, you will see approximately where the moon will rise in the east, be overhead while facing south, and set in the west for a particular date. In the center of the viewing wheel, you'll also see the view of Earth and the moon as seen from space above Earth's northern hemisphere. That's kind of cool. And then it kind of shows you how to put the thing together. And then, so here's the first one of the discs. You can kind of see, get it closer so you can see. So that looks like the date. It says the calendar wheel. Then we have moonrise and moonset. This is the moon phase wheel. It has the wheel and then the panels. Stack on top of the calendar wheel, this side down. Tape to the back of the viewing wheel, this side up. This is going to be neat. Oh, that's pretty. This must be the top because, you know, it's pretty. It says Lunarly on it. And this is the viewing wheel. But that's going to be really fun. I'll probably keep that in my Lunarly journal. Because I have my calendar, but it's more of a book and stuff. So it's just kind of fun to have something like this that you can keep by your nightstand or something and go, hey, you know, we're going on vacation or we're going camping. What's the moon going to be like? What should I bring? You know, start to plan things and such. So that's not in the description because it's a bonus gift. So thank you for that beautiful New Year bonus gift, Lunarly. That's awesome. Oh, pretty. A Little Bit of Mindfulness, an Introduction to Being Present by Amy Lee Mercree. And of course, I do meditation. I love mindfulness and everything to do with that. But I do have a pretty good collection of books on it. So giveaway or gift. Giveaway or gift box. So this has Introduction, What is Mindfulness, The History of Mindfulness, Science of Mindfulness, Quieting the Chemical Symphony, Mindfulness and the Brain, Types of Mindful Practice, Watching the Inner Show, Mindfulness Meditations, and then the conclusion. So beautiful little book. Hopefully it makes someone really happy. That's really cute. And I love that it's got like the little shimmery blue. Let me see. Yeah, see how it's all shimmery? So really, really pretty. I'm excited to gift that to someone who needs it. What does it say about it? A little bit of mindfulness book. Looking to learn about wellness and achieving mindfulness in the year ahead? This fun read has tons of useful information and simple practices to get you started. Implement the techniques shared with the pages of this book to inspire more relaxation and awareness in your self-care and daily life. Very nice. All right, two more things, or one more thing, and it's our stone. Oh. And here is in the bottom, you don't want to forget that if you get this box. In the bottom, they always put the little terracotta plate that goes underneath your plant. So don't accidentally leave that in the box. If you haven't already, hit that like button on this video. We're having fun together. You're liking it, aren't you? Okay, and here's our stone. Let's see, because this has been one of my little things that the stones have just been, oh, okay. It's not that the stone itself isn't good. It's that they're usually like small, raw, you know, that kind of thing. And not often a piece that I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to meditate with this piece. So that a lot of them end up getting passed on to all of you so that I can share those blessings, because it's not that they're not beautiful stones. Just I have a lot of stones, and as I get so many each month in my boxes, there's ones that just really are amazing to me and jump out. So let's see what we have here. It's in a little black bag. Feels very, very small. Okay. Pretty, maybe. I don't know. See if I can get this where you can see it, because it is small. It's not picking up very well. There you go. You can kind of see it. It's pretty. Again, pretty small, but certainly good to work with. So let's see. So it says it's kyanite. And remember, we have the black kyanite, and the black kyanite has those little pretty formations on it that look like a broom that the clerics would use to sweep off negative energy. And this looks more like it must be a blue kyanite. I did just get a green kyanite not too long ago too, so I'm actually excited to have this one. It just says kyanite, it doesn't say blue kyanite, but because it's blue, I'm assuming it is a blue kyanite. So that's good. I actually like that stone, even though it's really small. Add to my kyanite. Now I have blue, black, and green. Believed to be a stone that inspires balance and protection, kyanite is the perfect crystal to connect with at the start of a new year. When the feeling of uncertainty arises, hold the kyanite in your hand and focus on welcoming bright, assuring energy. Because kyanite is said to align the chakras, it's a great addition in nighttime meditation routines. Hold it in your hands as you engage in deep, steady breaths to leave yourself feeling more centered and protected before bed. That's actually really pretty. I'm excited to get that, even though, you know, it isn't anything to jump and scream about. Again, we don't need big crystals of everything we have in order to use their properties and to have them. And something like this that's small is really nice because you can carry it around with you. And being that New Year stone, I really like that because I'm still working on my New Year's goals and that kind of thing. Part of me is really fighting back this year with my New Year's goals. And the more I'm starting to set, I have some really big general plans, goals kind of thing. But the more I kind of am seeing that maybe this year I should just kind of go with the flow, have some general guidelines of where I'm heading. But I'm not setting any really big goals like, you know, to lose weight because I just lost all that weight or those kinds of goals. I'm more just setting goals of trying to be in a better space this year, to try and be as positive as I can, because I can get really negative and I can have a really curt tone to my voice. So those are the kinds of things that I'm working on this year. What are you working on this year for your New Year's resolutions? If you want to share it, comment below and let me know what you're doing this year. This was a great box this month. Let's review it really quickly and see what we got. We got the zebra plant. We got a little bit of mindfulness book. We got the cocoa and coconut superfood mask, the blue kyanite chip, and then the Sustee stick, which was the watering plant stick. So a really nice box this month. For the price that it is, I always really do enjoy Lunarly. I think they do a good job of putting things together. I have seen some people kind of getting a little bit like, and I kind of understand, like I said, like the stone each month. Maybe they could do a little better job curating a stone that people would be a little bit more excited about each time, rather than like, say, you know, a raw black tourmaline or you know, those kinds of things. But I am happy with this box. I give it a thumbs up, and I'm excited to see what we get next month. I'm excited to use what we got this month. You haven't already? Consider subscribing to our natural healing community, to the channel where you can say, Karma's my friend. Bye, y'all.